It's loading up. All right. So we're live. We're live. Okay. Well, I have Mrs. Kosak and Mrs. Morris here with me on YouTube today. I have to do our broadcast a little bit differently because I'm not really sure what's going on. So good morning, ladies.
Morning.
Good morning.
How is life? This link.
It's good. Weather's nice today. My oldest had her birthday this past weekend.
Good. Good. How old?
He turned 3.
Very good.
And then both of our youngest will turn a year old next month.
That is impossible to believe.
I know.
That is just impossible to believe. So, man, time flies. It just doesn't seem possible. So what? A couple things I want to start with today. Today is Secretary's Day, Administrative Professionals Day. So I want to give a shout out to all of the secretaries out there that do so much for everybody, and especially ours here at the school. Right? We have a really good administrative support team, and we are very grateful for all they do. So big shout out to them. Also want to take a minute to talk about the census, right? We've talked about the census. It is so important to the school, so important to our community as far as what we do and how we get funded. So please, please, please fill out your census. And it's really important that we use the census and we follow the census for that end. So, all right. So the big reason you guys are here. Let's talk about why you guys are here today. Let's talk about Earth Day. So, how's Earth Day? How you guys have had some nice activities? What are you guys thinking about for Earth Day?
Well, it's hard to believe that it's been 50 years ago today that they started Earth Day.
Yeah. Mrs. Morris, what have you guys been talking about with your science classes?
So today they have a video to watch, and then every day they're supposed to follow along with those activities that we've been posting on the Greenview Facebook page, the school page. Really, they're supposed to learn about the history of why we came up with Earth Day. And actually, it's no longer called just Earth Day. The UN in 2009 actually renamed it International Mother Earth Day. And Earth Day was started in the United States, but wasn't recognized by the entire world until 1990, even though it was started in 1970.
Started when? 75? Is that right?
1970.
Okay. Wow.
Yep.
It's so important to be green. We talk about this all the time. We try to recycle. We try to make good economical decisions. You know, we've done projects at school to be more efficient and green. I think that's something everybody needs to be aware of and talk about. So.
Yeah. So some other easy things that we can do to continue to recycle. I know Mr. White helped with the paper recycling this year. I know recently we've done some grants to replace the lighting in our building that Mr. Kosak helped with. Some easy things that we can do at home are to also try to recycle, but use reusable containers and water bottles and reusable bags when we can. just to be, like Julie was doing with our classes, being educated about Earth Day, about our Earth and our community. One of those things, we live in a very farm-based community, which is awesome because we have a lot of access to local products from our farmers. So whatever we can do to support our local farmers and producers in our earth.
Yeah, every bit makes a big difference. And we're lucky. I think, you watch the way they till nowadays. They don't go nearly as deep as they used to. I mean, there's a lot of things we talk about with ecology that are so important.
Yeah, because the amount of land being used for farming has actually gotten smaller over the past several years, but we're still able to produce more with using less acreage.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good. You guys are doing awesome work with this week. It's been really cool to see. So, on to some. Let's talk. Any other comments about Earth Day, maybe, or just some general science things? You guys.
I mean, since Earth Day started, our air quality in the United States has improved. Water in many cases has improved. EPA regulations. We've reduced the amount of harmful chemicals and pesticides, and actually improved farming without those. That keeps people and animals safer. That there's more awareness and protection for endangered species. So there's a lot of positives that have come in the last 50 years.
Yeah. The buffalo gnats, right, that everybody hates, that come out. They said the reason they're back so strong is the water's much cleaner than it used to be in the 70s. That's why we've had this big return of buffalo gnats. Is good ecology, which is good and bad, right? We're happy that things are cleaner, and we want to leave our community a cleaner community. It's just we make an impact on the environment. There's no doubt in my mind, and we need to be mindful of choices we make when we build buildings, when we design things. And I think you guys do a good job getting that message to our students about thinking green, thinking ecologically. Even some of the workshops and speakers you guys are taking the kids to hear. I mean, I think that's a common theme that we talk about a lot.
And we've already started working on ideas for next year.
Yep, good. Hopefully we're back in school next year, right? Like normal old school.
Well, that's why they picked the date. April 22nd is because it's after usually the spring break and before finals. So that was the reason why they picked April 22nd.
That's pretty interesting.
They wanted kids to be involved.
Sure, absolutely. I even think back to like Earth Day when I was young, and we would go like we did a recycling activity where we actually recycled paper at a park and talked about how they made it. And everybody made a recyclable paper. It's important to get kids involved in activities that they can learn and appreciate these things. So you guys are doing good work. I know a lot of families have enjoyed the Earth Day activities so far this week. So anyhow, how about the science fair? Let me tell you a good story about the science fair, right? So we do the science fair every year. Very proud of our kids, right? Thinking scientifically. How much do you guys miss the science fair this year?
I mean, some kids have put a lot of work into what their research was, and so it's kind of disappointing that we won't be able to do that all together this year. We usually have a good turnout from families too.
And you guys do so amazing. It's one of the funnest nights of the school year for me. You get to walk in the gym and all the kids have their stuff up, and the kids are so proud in what they do, and so many people come up, and just everybody in the community comes up. I think you guys have done a great support getting kids thinking scientifically, and that's important. So
well, all my classes but two had already had their papers and their projects done.
Yep, that's good. And that's what we need is creating scientists, right? Critical thinkers. And I'm so proud of a lot of our graduates that are working in the sciences, right? Like it's important that we continue to create kids that think and learn scientifically.
I mean, that's one of the fields that is growing for
Yeah.
jobs.
Yep.
Is your science, your medical fields.
Yep.
And most kids, when they go off to community college or a four-year college, you're going to have to take some type of intro science course.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, well, I don't have a whole lot for today. Are you guys, you got anything you want to share? Any good stories? How's quarantine life treating you?
Well, we try to get outside. So Kara and I are going to probably start planting our garden today.
Hey.
Pretty good weather, and we've got some wildflowers to plant for the bees, and we've got some seedlings we started for the vegetable garden.
Very good.
Chloe's learning how to ride a bike that she got for her birthday.
Oh,
We're going to finish. Yesterday, we built some garden beds, and then today we're going to finish them up and figure out what flowers we're going to plant and what other vegetables we're going to put in there.
exciting. Good things for young kids to do, right? Stimulates the thinking, right? The science of it. So anyhow, I'm very glad you guys have been on today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Yep, no problem. I just, again, I want to thank our secretaries and everybody that works so hard here to support our teachers, to support our staff. We have just an outstanding group. Thank our teachers too for their continued hard work. You guys have really shined. I don't think people recognize as much as what you two do for the staff. It really is amazing, the impact you guys have.
Thank you.
And also, like, the census is really important. I'll be preaching this a bunch over the next couple of weeks, but we need people to fill out the census. We want to get everybody counted in Greenview best we can, because that's important.
Yeah, and it's so fast and easy to fill out online too. It really was, I think, only like 7 questions maybe. It only took a few minutes to fill out.
Yep. It's really important. It's so vital to what we do here in town. So please take advantage of it. So now, I don't know if you guys got anything else fun. The Pledge of Allegiance today was Kara Kosak, right? Like, Kara did so good with it. It was it was awesome. Yep, she did amazing. Very proud of her. Bright young star here at Greenview Elementary, right? She's got a good academic career ahead of her. We're excited for Kara. So anyhow, well, I think probably, unless you guys have anything else, we'll call it a day, and we'll be back on tomorrow. And I do appreciate you guys taking the time to join me today. Any final words of wisdom?
Go out and enjoy the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to log off on a certain way. So don't leave me yet. Just give me a second. And everybody else, we thank you for tuning in today. Have a good day, everybody. Take care.
Thanks. Bye.